Team, like competitive team.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm Loki's fucking Discord whatever, but my mid laner is like 600 to 700 LP. My, you know, top laner and jungler are both, I want to say like 400, 500 LP average, and I'm over here like below them. So our goal is to join NACL, which means that I need to be way better than I am right now to be able to do that.
Okay, I see.
Um, yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. The one thing that we did identify that was a consistent thing that I do wrong is I farm pretty fine for the first like I want to say 10 to 12 minutes, and then something happens where I just like don't farm for the next like 8 minutes. Every game almost consistently. And I've been trying to
Hmm.
fix it, but I'm not sure. Is obviously I can identify it as a problem and not know how to fix it. So
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean these CS
I'm sure
scores are
if you
really low.
just like scroll down my OP,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you just scroll
These,
down my OP, you'll see like it's pretty yikes.
yeah, the CS scores are very low. This could also be a byproduct of like there's multiple things. I think like when you played like Challenger for example, like when I'm playing in like GM, versus like when I'm playing in like D1, like I'm seeing a difference, right? Because in GM I'm like, okay,
Mm,
well I don't have to fucking perma fight every single 2 minutes, right? But then when I'm playing in D1, like occasionally, it's like TDM, right? It's like deathmatch a lot of the times.
yeah, most
Uh,
of the games are, I'd say.
yeah. And then your CS falls because it's like, oh fuck, my top is fighting and my jungle is doing random shit and blah blah blah.
But I should still be able to reach about 8 even during TDM games, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
8 per minute,
yeah. I think the CS score is
which
still
I'm
too
not.
low, even for like if it's like D. Like I don't know what rank you're playing in. Like I don't know anyone here, but like they're probably like diamond players or like sub 300 LP players.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need to have higher CS even against people like this, because yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I mean, whatever. Which game do you want to go over?
Take your pick.
Oh, okay. I mean, it could be literally anything.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't really know. I haven't been playing well in general, so I feel like all of them are about equally as bad.
Varus. What's this item? What's this new item called again? Terminus.
Terminus.
Killing minions periodically to heal and grant gold to nearby ally. Really? Okay, I haven't. I haven't looked at all the new items yet, so I'm like a little bit. Oh shit! What does that do? Cool. That's fine. I mean, have you played against like any like better AD carry players? Like in
Where I
term,
just felt
like
like I was
what?
gapped in the game.
Yeah, no. Like when I say better, I mean like have you played against anyone who is like ex pro or perhaps maybe even challenger, like from where we're at, perhaps, right? Maybe we can use
Not
challenger as a good.
recently, but I
Okay,
have
okay.
in the past.
Who did you play
I
against?
used to play in the I used to play in the in-houses, like in their in-house server.
Oh, I see, I see.
Um, yeah, I play in those, and they would have me play in the GM Chally in-houses because I was relatively consistent in a
Yeah, but who,
environment like that.
who like gave you a challenge? I would probably know them if you just say
I
their name.
played against Rock Boom a lot.
Oh, fucking Rock Boom! I coached that guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
like
played against
GM.
him a lot.
Yeah. He was like Diamond when I met him. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was like
I
D1 when I
remember.
met him years ago. Yeah, Rock Boom. Dude, I haven't spoken like in ages.
There's more. I'm sure I can figure out names, but I mean, I'd
Yeah.
have to go look it.
No, but to be honest, like even Rock Boom is like he like mistakes, mistakes. Like from
Yeah.
what I remember, yeah. Oh, by the way, I have to screen share. I didn't realize. He's not bad. He's young, I think, right? He's like, I think he's young. I think he was 16 when we met him.
I don't remember. He's currently playing in NACL though, so he is at the level that I want to be at. So,
No, you have to be better.
well, yeah. I mean, obviously, but I figured that was a given. Reach there and then be better, you know.
Look, I haven't talked to Rock Boom in a while. I've seen him in game, right? But when I look at Rock Boom, someone like him, I'm like, okay, not bad, but you got to be better, especially if you want to like thrive in NACL. Which granted, I haven't really seen the quality of NACL, but like I'm just benchmarking pro play, so it's like when I see Rock Boom and benchmark pro play, I'm like, yeah, you're not bad, but you need to be better.
Like the top few teams in the ACL are not too far off of pro.
Well, I'm sure there's some academy teams, right? Like third division academy teams.
Well, the NACL is academy now, right? So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. How do you feel about this game? Let's just scope it. I won't even coach for the first 5 minutes. I just want your opinion.
Like of how it should go.
Yeah, just how do you feel? What do you think of this game, this lane?
This lane, I mean, we should not lose. I think we lose like short trades with the Vayne just because she's got Q and I have W here. But generally, as far as the 2v2 goes, we should be beating them the entire time.
Yeah, I agree. I think you shit on them. I think you hard win on this, to be honest.
Yeah, I have WQ. Like we should just dumpster
The
them.
fuck? Is Maokai like challenger or something? Oh, we are so scared of him. No?
For me at least, it's just because Leona's like standing behind me, and I don't want to take a bad trade against Vayne.
Yeah.
Because Vayne could just, I don't want to have to just like Q tap, which I guess I could.
Yeah, I think the lane is too defensive. Like you guys should be winning. What you guys are giving her lane. Like when I'm looking at this game, right? I don't know who dibs on whoever it is, right? I don't know this dude, but like when I'm looking at this lane, like I'm seeing a lane that has prio for like fucking no reason. You know?
Yeah, he's getting a free lane.
Yeah, it's like why?
At first I wasn't cool with it, and I was a little frustrated, but then I realized Hecarim was right there, so I was kind of like, okay.
Yeah, but like this is the thing, right? Like even in situations like this, like let's say this guy's a bit better, right? If this guy's a tier better, he would have warded by now.
Yeah.
You know? Like it works out, but this is like never good. See, this is like situation where like
they wouldn't have died if they were better.
You win because enemy is diamond, right?
Right.
Because like if these guys weren't diamond, or like let's say they weren't like uber bad, I would guarantee that this guy would have been able to eventually drop some ward here, up in top side. Like I'll draw on the screen. Hold on, I have the epic pen tool thing. I'll draw on the screen and tell you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's not a very far walk.
Yeah, exactly. It's not right. Like it's nothing like super complicated.
Like right here, why didn't you ward?
Exactly. Yeah, just ward somewhere. It's very simple to ward. Oh my lord, why did I open like 7 of them? What the fuck? That's so weird. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Anyways, yeah, but even before this, I'm seeing like major issues, and like I'm telling you, if you want to play against better ADC players, you're gonna have to start mimicking certain things that they do. The space is fine. Base is good. Yeah. Anyways, I don't really care about what happens after the base because there's a lot to talk about just prior to the base, right?
Okay.
But let's go over it. I just feel like you're giving the lane, and I think that if you want to go challenger, or let's say you want to play NACL level, you cannot give lanes to diamond players like this, you know, because it's fucking free. I think standing here is not good. I don't think it does anything for you. What are you trying to do? You think he's gonna walk here?
I mean, even if he does, there's nothing you can do. He's so fucking E.
Yeah. Hold on. That's weird, right? Like my pen isn't working. What the fuck? Hold on. What the hell?
It's broken.
Yeah, it's like legit broken. Hold on, let me restart it. I'm trying to. Well, look, like I don't even think even if he like who you start E or he starts E.
He started E already. I know the Makai started E.
Oh man, this is weird. Oh, now it works. Okay, that's strange. Yeah, but even if he starts E, it's like he can't like you'll see him.
No, he can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. He can't do anything. Yeah. So like, you know, when I look at this lane, right? What I'm seeing, and you look at this game and you compare it to, let's say, Challenger, because I don't care about Diamond and I don't care about Master, right? You look at this lane and you compare it to like, okay, if you were like legit like, you know, rank 1, 80 carry, you were a pro player. This guy was also a pro player. Like, what does this game look like? Pro player versus pro player. We don't care about what this game looks like. Diamond player versus diamond player, master player versus master player, GM player. You know, we don't care about that. We only care about what this lane looks like if these two players are professionals and this game is being played out. Now, if you guys were both pros, you would just stand here, or you would just chill back here or something, right? Like, the thing is, Varus has 575 range, and what's his name? Vayne has 550 range, right? So because you have a 25 range difference, it's like it doesn't matter where you stand, you're always going to have high ground against her. And you need to stand here early, because if she walks up, she's just going to eat E to the face, right? Like, she can't avoid E. Do you think?
I didn't start E, but yes.
Right. Like, realistically, let's say you did. Like, I don't know what you started. You started Q, right? But, like, that doesn't matter.
I started W, yeah.
You started W, sure. Right, but she doesn't know
Yeah.
that. She doesn't know that. Right? So she could just stand here, and you just want to be hitting her with E immediately. Or, if you don't have E, which is fine, you hit her with W. Because, again, you have 25 range advantage.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
So
At level 1, I should be able to take over this.
exactly, yeah. So, in a professional versus professional matchup, you're always going to get a base first, because you can stack waves. You're always going to be able to invade first, because you can move first, because you can stack waves. You can always touch river first, and you'll be able to always bounce lane first, if you want to.
Right, because I have wave pin, she doesn't as well.
Exactly. When you give the lane like this, when you enter the lane slowly, she is just autoing for fun. Like, I would be here, and I would be hitting her. She has to... If she sees you here on this blue X, she's like, fuck, I can't play game. Let me run down. She'll be here. Now, you literally look at any Vayne Varus matchup in Challenger. Look at any Vayne Varus matchup in Master, GM. You look at it in like Pro Play. Like you look at any matchup, you're always gonna see that Vayne has to do this same thing, where she cannot walk up to Varus level 1 and just start fucking railing them with autos. Right. So you're already kind of like, this is like fucked. Is what I'm trying to say. This is why you're like failing. This is the first issue. And obviously, you told me you lose CS because of random shit happening and whatever. And I know there's 1,001 things, right? But like, this is so important. Like, you cannot fuck this up, because you screw this up. Now, this isn't just like losing lane, like level 1. This is like losing lane perma against her until your next base.
Right.
Right now, I think you're playing in a really low MMR. There's 2 reasons why I say that. And this is something that you also have to kind of identify when you're playing the game as well. The first reason I say you're playing the low MMR is because I don't recognize any names here. That's okay. The second reason why you're playing in low MMR is your Leona is clicking away.
Yeah.
Like, she needs to... You know?
But part of it also is probably the fact that I did this, right? She probably played more passive because I wasn't trying to punish her.
Perhaps. But a professional support player would be like spam pinging you to fucking go. You know?
She'd be sitting in the middle bush too.
Yeah, exactly. And you know when you play with what LP is your support for your competitive team?
About the same as me, around 300. Before the season ended.
Right. If you play against, if you play with like a challenger support, he's gonna fucking want to like shoot himself. If you do that, I'm telling you, being honest with you, you know.
Mm.
Because this is like game losing. Now, another issue I'm seeing here is like right here, right? Like where she autos this minion for free, you should be here and autoing her, which she gets away with it. Now, if you have E, you could E her now too. The problem with E is that it pushes the wave a little quickly, but hey, you know what? It's fine. As long as you can continue to find angles. The main point here is you have to hit her when she goes in for a minion for free. She can't do that for free. Now, you have another issue in your gameplay. This is the second issue. And this, again, is another really big problem. You autoed the minion, the frontline minion, sure, whatever. Then you click up and then you click down. You know, like you're clicking random. You should just press up. You should just stand here. You should not be back here. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, now I'm just thinking about trying to match her to try and get us level 2.
But yeah, but why match her? You can beat her. You don't have to match her. You can beat her. Well, I'm not saying that you will, considering this guy's AFK right now, right? Technically, realistically, you're not going to beat her.
Like, Maokai can't even do anything anyway to help her, so like...
Well, Maokai can stand here and hit her. Hit these minions when he has stacks. Maokai's not going to go for the ranged minions. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Right? So Maokai can literally stand here and go for the stacks. But that's okay. We don't care about Maokai. We want to stand here. And we want to auto-attack Vayne when she goes up for minions. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, maybe I can show you a...
So I also, the reason why I started W was so that I could go Q second and have, like, the all-in pressure.
Sure. That's good. I agree with you, and I think that's fine. But I think that you're trolling if you're not utilizing... Your W and Q doesn't matter if they're going to hit 2 first.
Right.
Right?
For sure.
At that point, if they hit 2 first, their HP doesn't matter anyway. Because at that point, they'll just crash third wave and base. If they really want to.
Yeah, I was thinking about... Exactly what you just said, I was thinking about it, but I thought about it too late. Is the problem. Because like, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Is that I need to make sure that we get 2, at least when they do.
Yeah. Look, let me show you a game in NAGM, okay?
Alright.
I don't... You know what? NAGM is like... Fuck. Hold on. Here, let me show you... Like, I just want you to see... where Vayne stands in comparison to Varus. That's it. Like, just look at level 1. Don't even look at anything else. You see how fucking scared he is? You see the same like transaction I'm telling you? Like where I'm saying stand where Vayne has to shift, like here in your game, right? Vayne has to shift down here and stand there. Like she has to shift down. You have to stand here. That's exactly what our friend in Chal is doing.
Right.
Right? But the difference is Varus is better. Vayne knows Varus is able to do this. So the whole game is different. But here, look, you're fucking versus this random guy who doesn't even know that Vayne loses against Varus. Like, he's playing like, you know? He's only playing like this because he thinks you're playing AFK. Which you are. So if I'm Vayne, I'm just like, fucking free game. Varus doesn't know what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then you make another mistake. Now, I don't mean to, like, bash on you, right? Like, I don't mean to every little... You know, I'm not trying to be harsh here. But I'm saying that if you want to get good and you want to do well in an ACL, you have to stop trolling. Because you're playing like a diamond player. It's natural. That's why you know? You got to stop playing like diamond player. Stop playing like master player. You will reach challenger. You click here. But the click here is wrong. You should click there. You should always hit this minion. Because your auto is off of cooldown. Right? So autos have cooldowns. You know that.
Yeah.
So you should hit the frontline minions here. Your goal in this lane is to kill off these minions. It's #1 priority. But you're clicking like in the brush for some reason, and that's gonna, it's like really bad. Right? Like you could easily be killing, this one could be dead. Right? This one is already dead on my screen. You're standing by the yellow X. If this Vayne chooses to take this minion from this position, you're autoing her. Vayne can only take this minion from this position against a better Varus. Because if she takes the minion from the position she's in now, and what I mean by the minion, I mean the middle one, you're autoing her right now. Then you're going to pull aggression, because minions aggro onto whatever the fuck they see, you know? Like, oh, Varus is hitting, I'm going to hit Varus now, right? So these minions will be like, oh, okay, I'm going to jump on you. And then when these minions jump on you, and let's say your Leona is AFK, you pull them back. And then she walks up and she last hits them with her stacks, if she has them. Otherwise, you kill them. Then you both press up, because you have 25 range advantage. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the sequence. There's no other sequence here. You know, like you still have an auto attack. Like here, you're giving the lane up. There is no reason, there is zero reason why these minions should be alive right now. Do you agree?
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Alright. And then you fucking do this. She clicks away because she doesn't know what she's doing either. And she's just randomly autoing for fun. Now she does this. Here you should auto attack her. That's okay, you tried. This is another thing we have to move up and down quicker. So I see you're going for the auto attack, but you gotta be faster if you want to land that. But it's already fucking doomed. Like the lane's already lost. Right? So because the lane's already lost, whatever, just auto her, pull these minions back, CS them, you know, whatever. It's not ideal. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, if you're playing with E here, by the way, you can legit stand here. E, stand here, E, you know? If you have E. I know you don't, so it's okay.
Do you think that it's bad that I didn't take E, though? Just because I was, like, playing for level 2? And then...
I think that going W is fine. Because you have ranged advantage, but you didn't use ranged advantage, so going W is useless.
Right.
You didn't use it properly. I think going E is fine, too. I think going E is good for damage. I think going W is good for QW combo and getting that extra burst off. That's great. But the W doesn't... If you go W start and you don't actually play Varus properly, then it's fucking doomed. Then you might as well just go E, right?
Right.
Like, she gets all of these minions for free. And she's not even punishing you on anything, which is interesting. Now you have E available. But I don't think you'll ever hit level 2 before her. So, I think you can legit just stand here and just launch E at her. I think you can still launch E at her. I know you want to go Q, but it's like... Like, it doesn't...
Obviously, we're not fighting her.
Yeah. Exactly. This is fucked if you walk up like this, by the way. I'm pretty sure Maokai just all-ins you there.
Oh, it was intentional. Because if he W's on me, then they just lose. Because I do have Q here. And
you get condemned.
Into what?
Into the wall here. No?
I don't think so. I don't think it sounds to me.
Okay.
Unless like I have to walk like further back into it.
Maybe.
At this point, I wanted something to happen.
You should make something happen then. So like right here,
Yeah.
you should stand here. Because look, you have 575. She has 550. You have 25 advantage. You could stand here and when she goes in for these auto attacks, you hit her.
Mm.
Like when I'm playing lane, I'm not just looking at Vayne, I'm looking at her auto attacks. I'm looking at where she wants to stand. She's getting this for free. You're not going to stand here. So there's like a bunch of places you can stand, right? You could stand in A, you could stand in B, you could stand in C, you could stand in D. A is bad, B is AFK, C is okay, but you want to press into D.
Right.
Because she's going for these minions. You want to hit her. But when you stand here, where you're standing, it's not great. Even now. Also, here you should just auto. You don't have to keep these minions healthy. Like, you can just kill them. Even now, like, you know what I mean? Like, this lane is pretty doomed, I would say. Like, it's pretty AFK. Now, if they were good, by the way, if the enemy was, like, a lot better, because in this situation, you ask yourself, if I'm Vayne, am I really killing Varus and Leona? Not really. Right? Because I'm not killing Varus or Leona, there's two things I can do. I should just be pushing now. Right? Like, if I'm Vayne, right? If I'm Vayne, I'm like, I don't care about getting damaged. I should just be pushing. Push. Get rid of the wave.
Right, so she can reset.
She can reset, yeah. Okay, we didn't reset. No problem. Let's go next wave. Okay. It's not the greatest, but now you have to push. But you can still base. She can easily auto-attack Leo once, pull the wave, have Maokai kill the front line, just auto the back line, and then literally just base on spot. And then she gets first blood. And the reason I say it's first blood is because she comes back with 450 plus gold. 580. It's better than first blood. Now you're like, you know, what do I do? So, because she's like legit silver 5, right? You just win. But do you see why it's not good? Like, there's 1,000 things wrong with this, even though, like, it works out.
Yeah, I do.
You know? This is, like, so important. We have to fix this, otherwise we're gonna have a lot of hard time playing the game. Anyways, do you have any questions? Like, let's just call that, like, the first segment of the coaching. Like, that's the first thing that needs to be fixed. You know?
So, just to summarize it, it would be go into it thinking of what the matchup, the 2v2, how it's supposed to be played
at a professional level, not in like fucking master 100, 200, or you know diamond. At a professional level, not even in challenger, at a pro level.
How should it go if everyone's playing perfectly?
Not perfectly. Not perfectly. See, okay, there are certain things that are unchangeable in League of Legends. If Faker plays Fizz and I play Action, it doesn't matter if it's Faker, he's still getting pushed in, you know?
Right.
It's because the matchup is inevitable, right? I could be like Diamond player playing, you know, push champion, and you could legit have Faker on like the fucking Cassided, you know? It's like the matchup. It's not about the player anymore. So you have to ask yourself, what does this matchup look like at a professional level? Or better yet, what does this matchup look like really? And the best way it's described is when you look at pro play, because professionals are usually the ones that are they're defining, like they're showing you exactly how it should be look like, you know?
Right.
Whereas this guy's in, I don't know who the enemy Vayne is, but you know, maybe he hit like a few hundred points, and, you know, like he thinks he's fucking winning matchup. But he has never played against like a better Varus players. That's like,
yeah,
it looks okay, but it's not. But as you were saying,
you just identify how the 2v2 is supposed to go, like in ideal scenario, and then play towards that in position and do all of that with that in mind. Because obviously, I didn't do that in this game.
Yes. That's one way to frame it, and I agree. That's good. There is another kind of concept that I need you to be really aware of, and I want you to think of the game in this concept all the time, because this is what's going to get you better at laning. This concept is only applicable to laning. Parts of it is applicable to later game, right? But most of it is applicable to laning. Like 99% of it. And when I mean, like when you look at the game, and when I do this when I'm coaching, right? As well. I went fucking all the way back. There's 3 things to look at in League of Legends. But there's 3 where your eyes are. So the way you want to look at this is your eyes determine what you think about. If you look at something, your brain's automatically going to start thinking about it. So a lot of people, they come to me and they're like, I fucking ADHD. You can't play, you know? But I'm like, okay, your ADHD literally doesn't matter in League of Legends. Because what matters is if you look at something, your brain will automatically start thinking about it. So what you look at with your eyes are, you look at this, the minions. When you're last hitting your own minions, it's more of a feeling than it is looking. Like you're timing it, you know?
Right.
Do you yeah. So you know what you know what I mean. You're feeling and you're timing when this minion's auto attack is gonna, kill, and the HP bar will be at a relative point where you can then take it, and you get the plus 21, whatever, right? But when you're looking at the game, the first thing you look at is you look at this, right? You look at these. These are the transactions between the minions. This is very important to look at because you want to know what minions your opponent wants to take. Because based on that minion, they're gonna select a pocket or a location in the lane. So in this case, this Vayne can stand in A, she can stand in B, she could stand in C. She could take all of these 3 positions, and she'll still be able to hit these minions. But against a better Varus player with a plus 25 ranged advantage, who stands here, automatically, A is not viable anymore.
Right.
She has to stand B or C. But you're not gonna stand up in the pink X unless you know she's gonna go for this minion. Right? It's very logical. The second thing you look at is you look at the enemy champion. It's very important in bottom lane, really, because you have support running around too. You look at the enemy champion, and this is just glimpsing at their body movements, because a lot of the times when they face a certain way, you can decide where a player is. Like, I know where this Vayne is clicking right now. Vayne's face is this way, Vayne is clicking here. Your face is this way, you're clicking somewhere here. Leona's face is this way, she's clicking, I don't know why. This guy's face is that way, he's clicking somewhere here. So you know where the guy is clicking from the faces. It's very important that you look at that. The last thing you look at is just the minimap. So it's just 3 things. It's just minions, enemy champion, minimap. Pair that with the other thing that we talked about, that you mentioned earlier. Start playing the game from a professional perspective, and start looking at it like, okay, well, what does this lane look like if there was like 2 pro players playing it? And then you want to play in accordance to that. The base is good. I'm glad you based. It would have been a fucking disaster if you hadn't. Anyways, this is the first segment of the coaching. Any questions about anything we've discussed?
Nope, I get it.
Okay, good. Now, again, like, bro, like, this is not something you can fix tonight, you know? This is something you have to fix.
It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a while. But I guarantee you, you will peak LP if you start playing better like this. Now, I have a question for you. If you're like Vayne and Maokai, what is your call here?
Right now, like, in this... Like, what does she want to do in this specific second?
Yes, what should she do right now? If you're Vayne and Maokai, what do you think the best course of action would be right now?
Probably to slow push the wave.
Why?
Because she doesn't have enough wave clear to actually fast push it in any reasonable way to, get it under the turret. By the time I get back, it'll probably stop right in front, and then it's giving us a freeze. I feel like she doesn't really have any other options, to be honest. Because of what happened earlier, she already kind of fucked herself by dying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So there's two things that can really. So there's actually one concept that I want you to be aware of. You probably already know this. I'm just gonna state it. If you have the wave clear, so first of all, the only concept I want to say here, which is really important to know, is that getting a crash off is always going to be better than getting a slow push.
Yeah.
Always. In this situation. Mainly because slow push, you grab a wave, not all the time is your jungle going to be in a position where he's just going to look for a fucking invade. You know? Like, we don't know that yet.
Right.
And it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. There's never, no invade is happening. At a time where this push will be like, okay, good, let's invade. You know? And a slow
The
push
crash would even out the wave again.
Yes, and it would actually put Vayne in a pretty good spot because it's returning back into her.
Unfortunately, it is Vayne, so no wave clear.
Yeah. So because Vayne's a shit champion. But yeah, I think Vayne's a pretty shitty champion overall, to be honest. I don't know why people fucking play Vayne. It's
fun champ.
Yeah, exactly. You should not run away. You click away for no reason. So, okay, we can consider this like the second segment of the coaching, like part 2, right? Part 2 is like, okay, 6th wave is crashing, great. So we do this, but like I would not want to leave. You know what I mean? Like I'm not clicking away. I'm not clicking here, I'm not clicking here. The only thing you need to do is just move up. You agree?
Yeah.
You click down here. Well, now you have to move like this, and this is not effective. Because if you move here and you stand here, 1, Maokai's gonna fucking kill you. Well, he's gonna W you. And then 2, Vayne could just stand here. Like, you know, it's too easy.
Yeah, it gets bad.
Yeah. So just walk up. Your goal here is to just stand here, auto these minions, and then Vayne has to play away.
Same thing as earlier.
Same thing as earlier.
Except for now I actually have a lead.
Yes. What did you buy? Recurve bow. You're fucking massive. Look at her.
She wants to cry.
Yeah, she wants to cry. She bought a pink ward as well. This is really bad, by the way. This pink ward buy? Never buy pink ward like that. Look, I'm not saying that you will. I'm just saying that she did.
I can tell you I have.
Yeah, it's so useless, man. It's so useless.
General rule of thumb, should I just not?
No, don't.
Just don't opt for
don't.
words?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. The reason why is because like, okay, there's 2 reasons why. The first reason why is you in this early of the game, you're not gonna place it anywhere where it's gonna be like that useful for you.
It's just gonna get put in the fucking tri bush there.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, which your Leona can do anyway. You know?
Did I place that word? Hold up. I might have bought that pink word. Hold up.
I don't know.
Did I?
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
you
I
bought the pink
did.
ward. Yeah, so I think this ward can easily be a yellow ward. Right? This ward can be a yellow ward, and if this isn't a yellow ward, then it's my support's pink ward. It's not my pink ward. I'm playing 80 carry. You know, I'm like I need to be greedy with my gold. I cannot afford 75 gold. I know that's like weird, and people will be like, "Oh, you should always buy pink ward."
No. People are fucking stupid.
People are fucking stupid. You're the 80 carry, bro. You're not. You know. Yeah.
Nah, I used to buy way more than I do now. Now I get like 3 per game. I want to say, but like.
I buy like 1. I'll buy 1 maybe, and I'll only buy it like mid game, or I'll buy 2 and I'm only gonna use it like mid game, or if I'll use it, like I'm using it for very specific reasons. Like if I'm playing mid lane, and I'm like a roaming champion, I'll drop it here.
Or like if they have an Evelyn or something to drop it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Like there's very specific reasons why I'm buying pink ward. But when you're playing 80 carry, it's like fuck that, you know.
Mm. Rely on yellow ward, understandable.
Yeah, rely on yellow ward because yellow ward does the same thing pink ward does, except pink ward can be taken out. In this context, the yellow ward and the pink ward is the same thing. It's just that the pink ward can be fucking killed. Yellow ward can't be killed unless he has a sweeping lens. So at least you're getting a sweeping timer off of him. But when he just walks up and gets prio, and then because he's gonna get prio anyway, he gets because if you're gonna let the lane press, he's gonna get prio. He's gonna walk up and take it. And it's like pointless. He also bought a pink ward, which is like super grief. Replay's a bit bugged.
Especially for the fucking Banes, and she literally just died. 10 times worse.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Like at least I had the 75 gold, quote unquote, extra.
Literally, yeah.
Off of my
yeah, exactly. Here, I would be looking to tag her with E.
Yeah. I'm really bad at taking like these really short, like one ability or one auto trades, just because like I don't know. I guess my brain doesn't register that these things do matter.
They do. They really do.
Because like life steal and then fucking health regen and stuff. It's like my brain, for some reason, I just think, oh, they're just gonna heal it.
No, but if you hit them like 20 times eventually with 25 range advantage, they're not gonna heal all that.
Right.
Plus, it's not just like you're Varus. You're like one-shotting. Like you're doing a lot of damage. Not one-shotting right now, but you're doing a lot of damage. Here, by the way,
I pretty much one-shot her if we get in a fight.
If you hit you do. I'm talking about like short trades, but yeah, eventually all in you one-shot her. I agree. You should just press up now, down. So instead
of up there, I should walk to.
Yeah. Like, see how you click. See how you click up like this. It's not good. You should be here. You should be moving in, because if you move like this, she's like, oh shit. Maybe I get this minion, sure, but I'm not getting this minion from down here. I'm moving up.
And even then, she's still gonna get whacked either way to get that minion.
Either way, she's still getting whacked with an E. I agree. Yep. The thing is, like, the more you make, the way you want to see this says, the more you make them shift up and down, the more you're going to make them crack in the lane. You know? Like, you play, like, any melee champion against a range champion and you want to shoot yourself because it's like, fuck, I have to keep repositioning.
Yeah, it's the mental pressure.
It's a mental pressure. Like, every time this player has to shift up and down, this is very subtle, but this is real. Every time this player has to shift up and down, it is actually taxing on the mind. It's like, it's very, very frustrating. Over and over and over and over again on every single minion.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you gotta force that out of these players. If you're the Vayne and this guy's like the fucking Caitlyn or the Varus or the Ashe, okay, I get it. You can, stand in Africa, for all I care, right? But here, no. You have to be able to... walk up and hit her.
Yeah, I don't like being in lanes where I have to stand in Africa anyway. So.
I mean, yeah, don't play Vayne, right? Like, don't play shit like Vayne and Tristana. It's like pointless.
I was ironically really, really good at Vayne last split, but
yes,
that's just because
a lot of people were.
As you can see, my playstyle probably would work well with it.
Right, but
just because I'm not doing the correct thing.
Yeah, this is not good. This is not good.
So what would happen is I'd vibe until 2 items, and then I just run at people.
I don't know why you were pressing up like that.
It was troll. That's really all there is to fucking say about it. It's griefing.
Because the Leona just lost her E. You see how she just threw it into like space? Like, when did she throw it into space? I don't know. Like right there. I think right there you just say no. Like, you never go in. Because even now, I think you just lose this. Like, you see how they're, like, not... Like, this guy's bone plating. I don't know why the fuck he's not just fucking going all in on you. I don't know why you're not getting condemned right now into the wall.
Maokai should have ran at me, for sure.
I legit don't know why you're not getting condemned right into the wall. I still don't know why. Like, why does she... Like, now she condemns you. You know what I mean? Like, how slow is she? Anyways, you're dead. Okay, nice flash. Okay, but it's bad, right? You see the issue.
Right, I should have had to do that.
No.
And then now I'm in a position where I can't punish her if I wanted to.
Yeah. You take trades like that in a different game, you're gonna get dove. You should get dove in this lane too. In fact, they should just be like, this guy's Ignite coming up. He should actually dive you. Yeah, they should dive you, because if you lose the wave, it's good for you. Like, if Maokai dies and you die, it's worth for them.
Right, because I lose wave and probably Leona gets the kill.
No, you need to base here. It's fucked. Like,
I
how
can
will
tell
you...
you right now, I don't base.
Yeah, so this is how you're gonna lose this lane. You're gonna die again. Like, logically speaking, from this vision, right? Like, how am I fucking winning? You don't... This is not Soraka, you know? She's not gonna heal you.
Right, right. I mean, I'm just griefing.
Yeah.
And I got away with it, right? Like, they didn't even punish me for the mistake, and then I
No, she
gave
doesn't.
them another opportunity to punish it by staying.
Yeah. Like, you can't win this. Like, look at her. Why is she not just up on you right now, you know? Like, she should be standing here. And fighting you. Anyways.
She should be in my walls.
Yeah. So, this is, like, another segment of the coaching. Because the way I'm coaching you, right, is on, like, certain segments in the lane. It's like rounds. It's like when you watch two fighters, you know, go at it. They eventually the bell rings and they go back to their corners. This is the same kind of concept.
Each reset is a round, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Right. This needs to be another round. You need to, like, you're fucking beat up and you're like, no, let me keep going. You know?
Yeah.
So you need it to base here.
I'm also losing the CS anyway because I can't fucking walk up. So why even stay?
Exactly. Why stay? It's like you're not walking up anyway, right? It's doomed regardless. Oh, this was inevitable. I don't know why Zerat is maybe. Ooh. Oh,
It just so happens that yeah, he griefed it, but it's whatever. But it just so happens that Leona died instead of me this time.
Yeah. No, you should get Dove. You should be getting Dove right now.
Yeah, Maokai swaps aggro with W.
Yeah. You should be dying right now again. You
Should
cannot.
never
You can't
die.
go for this wave either. Yeah, you can't go for this wave either. Oh my god, you are fucking gonna die. Duh. This is just base. Here, okay, here you should pretend to base. If this is the game you want to play, take the wave, walk away, and pretend like
pretend to base.
pretend to base. Yes. When you walk up here and like she sees you, she's gonna slow push it now because she wants to make you suffer. Pretend to base.
Yeah, see, I get away with all this. Just like you can speed through this part because it's basically just the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
But like I get away with it because of this.
Yeah, because your Hecarim's boosted.
He's running it down for fun.
Yeah.
So I get a free reset because she ran over to go kill him.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Lane's frozen. Yeah, just slow push. What the fuck is Makai doing? Is he trying to crash the wave solo? Is that what's going on? You should thin that. A little. Anyways, this is like the third part of the coaching.
Right, because now I'm back.
Yeah. Even here, you should not be so scared. You have vision of her, you should look to E her. Like, you should be looking to max range your abilities as much as you possibly can. Even now, you can E, click away, etc., etc. I would fight for this wave. It's good. This is really good what you guys do. Not that it's going to matter. It's going to push anyway into her. You're level 7, by the way. It's so fucking illegal.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like made these mistakes and then like got lucky and I didn't get punished for it.
Yeah. Like, we'll play on your vision, right? Like, when I'm seeing this, I'm not standing back here. I'm standing somewhere in this triangle. Rectangle, sorry. I'm tired. I'm standing somewhere in this rectangle. Right? Like,
yeah,
I'm here,
I mean, the reality
I'm here, you know?
when I'm in the game, right, I do know that these are mistakes. Like, I'm aware that what I'm doing is not correct. And I'm just, like, continuing to do it.
But, so, okay, so look at her when she goes... Look at this fucking guy. He, like, tumbled for last hit he's not even gonna get.
You should blow his flash for my ult right now. This is what should happen.
I think you can legit ghost and run them down. I mean, granted, Leona's level 5, but still. Like, when she's 6, I think you can just run them down. I think you need to stand here. Because, again, right, like, she wants this minion and this minion. She's not going to take them from pocket A. Not going to take them from pocket B. More than likely from pocket C she can take them. And if she's going to stand in C, you should stand something corresponding to that. Which is down here. Not up here.
Right.
And you should just hit her again. What the fuck?
I troll here. Don't. Oh, kill me, IRL.
Ooh.
He should be dead right now.
Yeah, it's okay.
I held my Q too long.
To be fair, all you both needed to do is just wait for Leona to hit 6.
Yeah. She's literally like 1 minion off.
Yeah.
2 minions.
Yeah. You should just kill a minion here. Honestly, not even. I mean, I would just go for him at this point, because you can kill him, right? Like, right now, I think you can literally... Like, you run away, that's the issue. I think you can literally stand here and just go.
I mean, I literally just needed to let go of the fucking Q. It would have killed him.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Like, he was ulted, he was dead. I
Okay.
just didn't fucking let it go. Get me out.
Can you...
That was so bad.
Can you do anything here? I don't think so. Yeah. So I would not be back here either. I would be here. For obvious reasons. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just not playing anywhere near aggressive enough for what I should be in this lane.
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay. He thought he was Uzi, I guess. Okay, that's happening. Oh, don't flash there.
No, I did because we was there.
No, I think it's fine. I think it's better not to flash and die there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah, because Maokai would get whatever fucking shutdown I have, right?
What shutdown do you have? I can't
I
see.
should have 150, I think.
Yeah,
I think
I would not flash there. Like, yeah, I wouldn't. I know this is weird. Like, I know it sounds weird to not flash here and take the death, but if you
No, my flash is more valuable than my life at this point.
Exactly, and if you hold the bounty, like, you're gonna lose it anyway if you don't have flash.
More dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna die, you're gonna eventually die anyway. Like, it's fucking Rek'Sai.
There's no way that I can guarantee that I won't give my bounty over.
Exactly, yeah, so I would just die there. Just give the bounty over. Like, it's fine. Games like that, like, it's actually fine to die there.
Don't worry, I die anyway.
Holy shit, this guy is, like...
He's a psychopath.
He's in it.
I literally typed, "What a psycho." I have the outplate open, so I'm, like, looking at my POV.
Yeah. Yeah, he does not give a fuck.
He's got balls.
Oh boy. Yeah. Anyways, look, this is just a bloodbath at this point, right? So we're gonna skip over a lot of this. Most of the, like, all of the problems, 95% of the issues are like what we talked about in the first and second segment of the coaching. Okay. Look, we're doing long term, right? Like, I'm gonna be coaching you again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, let's not like be too hung up on the details, and let's just skim through whatever the hell this is, right? Like, after the mid game, I think this move is fine.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I think I would like to figure out what's going on with my CS.
Why is your
'cause that
Zerg
would give
mid
me
lane?
something.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh no, I started fucking. Whenever my mid laner does this shit, I hate it. I always fucking say, dude, you guys are literally starving me to farm.
No.
Go side lane.
No, but this side lane is also dangerous. Is the side down here? Speaking of. Yeah, no, you can't go side lane.
I get the fucking Goonies.
Yeah, this is the problem with Diamond. Because if you play in, like, specifically D1, bro, like, you play in D1, people will, like, do the most bronze shit ever. You're not gonna have this
They're smart
issue.
enough to know that they need money and not smart enough to know where to get it from.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. You actually worded that quite well. I could never figure out exactly what it is, what that makes them... Like, the D1 players are like silver players, but they're not silver players. It's so weird. Like, it's, that's how I feel.
Diamond is impossible. Like, unironically, when I got to like 100 OP Masters, the games got like 10 times easier. Like,
yeah, the games get easier.
especially for like 80 carry, right? Because now I just get to play the fucking game.
Yep. Yeah. When you're playing,
Like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing all this walking around shit?
I
Why
don't
do
know.
I have to go here?
I don't know.
It's because they're at this fucking mid.
I can't see your gold value.
They're at this fucking mid right now.
Here, you know what? Let me restart it because the not seeing your gold value is actually like a little
Griefing
bit,
you?
yeah, a little bit obnoxious because I don't know if you should be basing or not. I have no idea. Just give it a second.
I'm normally pretty good about my bases, not like over setting on gold most of the time. I do know that I have a habit of doing it when I go to Rageblade though, because the components for that fucking item are just complete dog ass.
Did they change it?
It is Hearthbound Axe, a longsword, and a fucking Amptome.
Bro, I don't even know what a
Like,
Hearthbound Axe is.
It's just AD and attack speed. That's it.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's pretty dog shit.
Blade, lol. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really like learn all the items yet. I've been playing a little, but I haven't like subscribed to every single, like the whole rundown.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Wasn't this item like in the last season too? Hearthbound Axe?
Yeah,
This is a Triforce build.
Yeah, but they got rid of the movement speed that was on it.
Oh, was it always called Hearthbound Axe? What the fuck? Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. I had legit no idea. That's crazy.
But they got rid of the movement speed, right? So like the components are just complete ass. Like they don't do anything.
I mean, you get 2 daggers and 2 longswords. Oh, yeah, no, it's not much. I mean, I don't know.
So this item I definitely disrespect sometimes and just fucking like keep just trying to complete the full item, but
I see. But they changed it. They changed the build pattern.
yeah, the build path got changed.
Yeah.
A lot of the 80 carry items, they all do the same thing, just slightly differently.
That makes sense.
Like Kraken Slayer, like it does missing health damage now. It does more damage in their life. Yeah, instead of doing the ramping like, oh, auto attack the same person 9 times or some shit.
That's interesting.
Like it doesn't do that anymore.
That's interesting. Okay, I mean, we can just like look at whatever this is going on. Okay, so you kill the top side jungle, whatever. It's so fucking random. Okay.
Yeah. I realize nobody's gonna farm top lane, so I might as well go do it myself, since I'm not in danger.
What the fuck?
I'm already sitting on the shitty components.
Well, how much gold do you need?
14 for 1450, I think. The only thing I can buy right now is an Amptome.
Okay, so just take jungle camps.
You guys should just farm the camps instead of running mid.
Yeah. Fuck your team. Seriously, like they're not gonna do like this is lost. You know, like this is so like by the time you get there, I don't think that. Like I don't think they're gonna die. They're not gonna start clicking into Aatrox.
Well,
I mean, maybe they do because you know it's diamond, but like I would literally just take 1, 2.
I shouldn't plan on that.
Yeah, don't plan on it. Just take the jungle, and then if that means dragon is gone, fucking whatever. Like objectives really don't matter like as much right now. It's like 1 dragon. It's 1-1. It really doesn't matter. Okay. It feels like you're getting dragged into random fights.
Yep.
Yeah, like you're not going for ocean. You're not going for ocean. You know? You're not going bottom either. I would just go Raptors. I would go Raptors. Because they've already won this. What the fuck? Just go Nash. What? Just call for Nash, no? 3 dead.
Yeah, I think so.
2 dead. 2 dead. Run Nash. Think you melt it. No?
Oh, yeah, I think we do.
They
should be
gave
on.
Baron a makeover. Yeah, no, you should not do this. You should call for Nash. And then if your team goes Nash, you say, fuck Raptors, go Nash, get your gold. If they fight you, you kill them. They can eat mid wave and top wave. Then after Nash, your team can, I guess, base. You can stay, maybe take red, Raptors, eat mid wave. This wave is going to be crashing here. They're going to eat it. Then they're going to push it back into, you know? Like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely don't eat camps enough.
Nah. Dying doesn't help you, by the way.
Thank you.
Coaching.
Couldn't figure that out. Thank you.
Yeah, dying mid lane, maybe not the greatest idea.
One of the things that I actually have a lot of trouble doing is like rewatching the end games and actually taking something away from rewatching it. So like you gave me these things to work on, right?
Yeah.
And I have trouble like going back in those. Like obviously, I should be looking at my VODs to make sure I'm actually working on it, right?
Yeah.
And see whether I'm improving or not, and if I need to adapt what I'm doing. But like I'm really bad at doing that.
I mean, truthfully speaking,
I rewatch it. My thoughts of what I was doing in the game make it difficult to not be biased.
I agree. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I really think AD carry is just fix your lane, and then just kill steal everybody in mid game, and you'll be master. And then once you're like in few hundred LP master tier, and you're playing with people who are like more competent at the game, you're not gonna like the role will change. You're gonna feel different.
Yeah, the game gets way easier.
Much easier, yeah. It gets a lot easier. It's hard in D1. It's tough. I'm gonna be honest. Like you'll eventually get out, but it's it's not easy to win. It's really not.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm like smurfing or whatever, I can't win on AD carry. Like I literally just can't.
Yeah, it's harder. Granted, I mean, you can if you fix your lane.
Yeah. Because then they would get fucking turbo punished.
Yeah, they would just get punished. Yeah, exactly. Like when I was playing with I was duo queued. This was a while ago, but I was duo queued with a challenger player, one of my friends. He was like on Draven. I was on like, I don't know, Leona or Lulu or something. And we were playing in like EU West, and we were doing like a challenge, like how many games can we get master? And this was a while back. This is when like Smurf queue was a thing, so like challenger getting master with 90% winner is like kind of tough. But we did that, and the only way every single game up until like literally like maybe D1, we were just like in bottom lane going right up to enemy nexus every single time. You know? So it's like you have to get that good with laning, and then the game is really easy to do. Because it's like no one is going to stop a 7-0 ADC. But you have to get to that point first. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, because 7-0 ADC can kind of one-tap everybody.
Yeah. If you do that through proper laning, right? Yeah.
Or them being.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, honestly, this mid game stuff we'll go over time. I don't want to go. Like, there's a lot happening, as you can tell. Look at all these kills, and it's only been 30-minute game, right? And it just keeps on going. But we'll cover all of the basics like as we go. But I don't want to overload anything right now. Do you have any questions?
Just can you summarize exactly what I need to take away from the session?
Yeah. So we'll look at it again in segments. So for the first segment, what you need to be able to do is you need to look at the game from a professional perspective and be able to look at the matchups and play them, not from the perspective of like D1, master to master, GM to GM, chow to chow. It's like what does a pro player look like playing this, and what do I look like playing this? Right? That's the first bucket that you have to really like understand. The second is your eyes have to start looking at the enemy, the minions, what the enemy wants to last hit, the actual enemy itself, and the minimap. And your eyes are transitioning between these three variables. Minimap or minions, enemy champion, minimap, and in some, order. Whatever the order is, right? It's not like it's a 1, 2, 3 order every single time. Right?
Right.
But you have to find fluidity in that. This is the most important thing. The second thing you have to be able to do, and this is more in terms of knowing your options, like seeing the game as a whole. In this lane, enemy got prio on you when they shouldn't have, and they could have taken a base off of that. Too bad they didn't. In this situation, you kind of made the same mistake when you're staying in a lane that's not being, you just can't win. So you have to be able to know when to like just, be like, okay, I surrender this, You surrender this now, you are cutting your losses later.
Right.
But I feel like, again, like one major part of major concept you have to focus on is like, you're not thinking of the game in terms of like, hey, I can surrender gold now and play better later. What you want is you're like tunneling into gold, and it's like now it's even worse because if you had just based, Leona would have been fine too. Mid laner wouldn't have randomly blown flash. I don't know why you roam mid, but you know what I mean?
Right.
The third thing is well, I can't find it here, but like, when random shit is happening in the game, you don't want to join. You should just be taking camps if you have to and just funneling yourself. Like, if the fight looks like you can show up and kill everyone, sure. But if it's like literally over and logically the Aatrox shouldn't be running back into your team for fun, even if he does, don't count on it and play for the camps because these are guaranteed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We'll go over more later. But this is like really basic stuff right now that needs to be addressed, and after that, then we can start talking about like some of the minutiae. But that's about it.
Okay.
All right then. So good?
Yeah, it is. Our next session that I signed up for, I think, was on Wednesday.
Of next week?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I mean, it's on my calendar. I'll be able to see it. Today was a little bit awkward because that's something come up, but I won't be rescheduling anymore. So we will. I will see you next Wednesday.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Good,
Thank
man.
you.
All right, take care. Bye.
You too.